So one of our spies actually got the location for the enemy base down over on this island, and since then I've been following multiple different trails of crafting tables, which lead from one place where they've crashed their boats to another. So there's one here, and then I found another down here, and it probably led up to here because there was a random torch on the ground. And yeah, it's basically all I've got so far. There's no evidence that they've raided any buildings here though, which is the weird thing. So it's like either they went this direction and they did not go this way, and there's no evidence they've been here either, so I've been all the way up that coastline and they've been searching around. There was some stuff that looked like evidence on one of the other islands, but it's clearly it might just be natural. And as you can hear, that is a landmine. Every landmine that we hear is evidence that these are new chunks. So I actually have no clue of where they are at. Like I'm hot on their trail, but I just don't know. And I was out in the ocean, and I kept seeing meteorites which were glowing, so that was clearly signs that they were not there. We need to check this lower section of the island, I think, is what we need to do. But I got a feeling they might just be like way out on the edge at like 38 or 348. So it would be nice if they left if there was another crafting table this direction I could find, and it just points me in the complete right direction. We'll go ahead and check this island over here, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Yeah, no, see what I mean? That's like meteorites that look like that are brand new, they're fresh. Like they just generate in the world sometimes, and in that case, that's a little too fresh. It's a little too fresh, so that in case the presence over here. Sugarcane, that's all the same level, indicates a presence. Although usually that means like it's all the same height. It means that they've been there extensively, because it's had enough time to grow to the full height. Trees that have a single block missing can sometimes be, but other times it's just weird world generation. Random items just being dropped on the ground, like in their item form, because that can actually just generate into the world. In some cases, flowers will just naturally generate as items, so you cannot trust flowers. But if you are in a location and then there's no flowers there when you are there, but then when you log on there's flowers there, that's evidence that somebody's been there pretty recently. They had some garbage in their inventory they didn't want. Other signs can include torches in caves, torches on the ground. Those are kind of like hard things to find if you're looking for a really small base, which we are looking for. Literally like looking for a needle in a haystack. Oh my gosh. They could be underwater, which I've considered that, but I don't think they're gonna do that. One, they have a solar boiler. They don't want to give up that advantage of material that they have. We were willing to do that, but we didn't have one from the start, so we just were willing to do that anyway. What the heck. So we're going to head for the south side of the island and see if we can find any evidence there. If we find a crafting table, that might indicate that they went in a different direction than all these other ones, because all these other ones point towards the ice plane, and then the ice plane points backwards. It's kind of a weird thing. But I will say that they could have gone somewhere up in between these two places. I have not checked there. I checked this, and it's like, really, y'all missed this if you went up this way. It's just, why would they not be raiding structures? Like, if it's to hide their position, that's pretty smart, because I'm looking for structures that have been looted. Like, honestly, every time I walk into one of these structures, I just hope it's already been looted. Because, two reasons. I don't have much space left in my crates. And also, that looks pretty good. What was that? Oh, we've already been there. Just because it's 4 black stall doesn't mean it's, been there for a long time, even though that's the max height it can grow. If it was 5, we could question it, but it's not 5, so if they're all 2, it can mean like if they're all 2 black dolls, it can mean like they've been there and they've harvested them, or like, which is probably not the case if they're all 2 black doll. If they're all 1 black doll, then you know they've been there and they harvested, but no, that can happen on its own naturally too. So I just don't think they went down any farther than this. Like if they went down beneath their island, that'd make like 0 sense. But I haven't investigated that way. We should probably go out that way and investigate, because we're probably like, okay, we're way off the trail if we're seeing that. So we know they've been on this island, so they're like they've definitely been here. The question is, are they still here on this island? Which would be kind of interesting, because they are both still online. Well, actually 3 of them are online right now, but it's yeah. Let's go ahead and just crash into the island and make sure we didn't miss anything, because I didn't explore this bottom half of the island, so there could be loads of evidence down here that we're just missing completely. But yeah, all of the evidence I found points towards them having gone north instead of this direction. Although that sugarcane is all different heights. That meteor is actually pretty burned out, but we know they've been here, so it could mean that it's had time to cool down. Although it's not rated, which is another thing I look for. Is have they rated the meteorites, which can indicate their direction? This one does not look rated. Looks pretty normal. I haven't rated any of these because I'm not interested in doing that. I'm just, nah. Nah, it takes too long to mind that. The main reason I'm out here is to replenish my 50 BMG, so that way when we fight them, I will be dealing some good damage. Oh, crap. I do not like this guy. I do not like zombie. Zombies are lethal, especially on this server. What is this? Hey, mate. Stop it. Okay. Taking care of that guy. We're looking for any evidence that they could have been here. That's a 2 black doll. Okay. Now, if there was no sugarcane there, I would not know. So, if you take all of the sugarcane, you're fine. But if you take some of it, uh-oh, you're out of luck. SpaghettiOs. I'm just gonna use a chainsaw on him. Maybe I should make some 20 gauge while I'm out here. Hey, stop it. We want to look on these coastlines, though, because that's where they would be heading. Is with a boat on the coastline. So, then we'll head inland, and we'll see if we can find any more evidence. Pretty highly unlikely. I was gonna say, is that 2 trees right next to each other? That's kind of weird. 2 trees inside of each other. I've never seen this before. Okay, there's a dead mob there. That's good. I mean, somebody's been here recently. Potentially. Maybe it was probably me, but still. Good evidence. Crap. I really don't want to fight those guys. I really don't want to fight those guys. Hey, man. Oh, crap. I just ruined the tree there. I gotta fix that tree so that way I don't confuse it with evidence later. Will you knock it off? Yeah, let me go ahead and fix that tree up. Let's go ahead and place down crafting table so we can make some 12 gauge. Probably. Yeah, how do we make 12 gauge? That's chain link. 5mm belt link. What happens if I do this? What about this? This. Oh, I know you can do 4. No. Okay, so what about 12 gauge? I need nitra or niter. That's 12 gauge. This is for Ubwanic. It's 50 BMG. Maybe we should go for 12 gauge, but I don't really want to try that out. 50 BMG is all I know how to make. Bruh. We're like hot on their tail and like we cannot even figure out how to make 12 gauge. Or 20 gauge. I need 20 gauge for the shotgun. I want the shotgun so I can fight these enemies. Oh Cool, let's go. Okay, that's some evidence. This is on the southern side of the island. It's pretty fresh. They probably went here, unloaded this. So I want to get both of that in there. Oh, wait, I don't want to have the F1. I want to have this like so I can get it on the map too. And report this to the team. So we got evidence that they've been here. Clearly. Pretty recently. Or they unloaded it. But I think it was pretty recently. So let's go ahead and see about that sandbank over there. It might have something on it. It's got a spider on it. There's nothing. So if it's daytime and there's enemies out there, it probably indicates some presence, but who knows. We didn't really check some of those other parts of the island, but I want to check those as well. Maybe we'll find more presence of them. And squids are... I sometimes think squids might indicate a presence, but not really. Because it takes them a little bit to generate, but... Oh, what's there? It might just be nothing. It's probably just nothing, usually. Where the heck did these guys even go? I mean, the tree is like, from their base, the tree is like right over there, so they probably went out this way. Maybe that way. Okay, these are some cooled down meteors, indicating that they've been here recently. Well, indicating that they've been here before, long enough for these to cool down to begin with. And let's see about that island over there. Let's see what's on that. Might have some interesting evidence that they've been here. And if I see a crafting table, I literally know they've been here. that's just too easy. Too easy if it's a crafting table. They literally left like a chain of crafting tables, but that completely threw me off because I was like, I think they went this way, but actually it seems like there's more evidence pointing to this direction now. And that looks like a torch over there. Like it might actually just be a literal torch. Or it's a fresh meteor, so that's actually nothing. That's a huge amount of nothing right there. But we'll go ahead and check up on this side of the island because there might be some more stuff over here. Might just be some more stuff over here. You see, the biggest problem with going towards a certain direction, like towards spawn, is that eventually we lose their entire trail. And we don't really want to do that. Dude, I was really close to their base when I was exploring at some point. Is it? Okay. What if they went over there? We'll have to go investigate that because that's a pretty good possibility. But right now, a lot of the evidence is pointing towards that they went this way. I'm not sure why they didn't go in the snow biome. Because, like, all my evidence says that all the landmines there are fresh. So, like, they're freshly generated. I had all the meteors there, too. A lot of meteors that generated were, like, fresh, so indicates that they have not been there. And I don't know if there's any vanilla tactics for finding these things, because, like, only thing I can do is look for... Like, I think you can look for the chunks and how they generate. I think the new chunks, they take longer to generate than the old chunks. Which might actually help us out a bit. It might actually just give us the location of their base. We're, like, right on the trail of, like, some fresh chunks here. Or, like, generated chunks. Behind us was fresh. Yeah, no. I don't think they've been here. This is not it. We're not on their tail if we're over here. Okay, so they went out in this direction? Bro, all of these crafting tables are completely throwing me off, because there was, or actually, the tree we found says they would have gone this way, but the crafting tables say they gone, there's like a lot of evidence that points towards this direction, like, I found a crafting table here and a torch there, and then I found a crafting table here and another one here, indicating that somebody busted their boat, or actually, the one was here, so they busted their boat there. Then I found some compelling sand, like they dug in sand, but like what? Why would you dig in sand if you're leaving your base? Like that makes no sense. Like what? You need like glass or something to leave? No, you don't need glass. What are you doing? No, you don't need glass to leave your base. What? No, that makes no sense at all. What? Yeah, this is why it's so confusing, because, like, there's all of this evidence that indicates, like, 10 different things happened all at once. And we're just trying to figure out how to put these pieces together and get the location of their base by just following this chain of evidence that is loosely connected. Which is problematic, to say the least, because it's so loosely connected, but this is looking pretty promising. Do we got any crafting tables on this shoreline? Or anything on the shoreline that indicates that they've been here? It's animals. What? Oh, come on. Stupid boats. Teleport me around and stuff. We got animals here. It's literally just, like, this is the worst island I've ever seen. Actually, I would love this island. This is actually pretty nice, but... what the heck is this? Dude, it's literally a tennis racket. Is this a beach? Oh, it is. There's no landmines here. Okay, that's a sad beach then. It's not doing its job. It's gotta have landmines on it. What are you all doing here? It's a plains biome. Get out of here. You belong in forest. Okay. Which they either went out this way from that tree that they had, or something. Unless that tree is fresh. Or not fresh. Like, what if they got... So when they were coming up this way, they stopped here, mined the tree, they kept going, cleared off a bunch of trees there, and then they headed up this way when it was time to leave. Which is why we have crafting tables here and over on this mountain. And the crafting tables both are heading towards another object evidence in this direction. So crafting table there. And then we found a torch up here, which was just laying on the ground. Like, it was not, like, placed there. It was just an item. But that means that somebody had been there. Not recently, necessarily, because if you unload the chunks fast enough, if you're going fast enough and getting to a location, when you drop a... Nobody's been here. Okay. When you drop a torch, and it's just been on the ground, and you just leave it there, and you leave fast enough, it will stay there. Like, if you drop anything on the ground, like, if you die 2,000 blocks from your base, your stuff's gonna be there when you get there. Doesn't matter if it's been 6 minutes or if it's been, like, 10 years. It'll be there, because that's just because it's unloaded. Thank goodness for unloaded chunks, because that saved me several times. But, or if it's been fast. What if that's been the case? And we don't have any evidence that they've been here, so. Otherwise. Okay. Well, one of them's offline. Tungsten Eater is left. We're on the way. On the trail. We need to find evidence that they've been here to actually indicate that they went out that way. But no, there's no evidence of that. There's no evidence of that. They've just been, they did a pretty good job. No, they didn't. They left so many crafting tables. But the thing is that I cannot follow all the crafting tables because they didn't leave enough evidence to suggest that they went in that direction and make it worth my time. We got all this sugar cane. It's fully grown. You got some buildings over there. You got another crafting table over there. So they were busting a lot of boats. Cut tree. Yeah, this is when you find somebody's base, you find this much. But when you're just wandering out in the middle of nowhere, you're probably just going to find a cut tree. Or like, what is this? Holy. There's a lot of garbage they left behind. I don't think they left if they left this much garbage behind. Bro, what do they got in here? Dense stone. Large vinyl tile. Means they found a vault. Red copper wire, which is kind of useful. Steel pickaxes. They've hunted glyphids, or they've made those on their own. Interesting. That's actually interesting, because I don't remember this being here yesterday. Are they moving back here? That'd be kind of weird. Maybe it's a parting gift for me. Who knows? We have, pipe wrench. They found us. Okay, I know what structure they are. Found bauxite deep. Okay, so let's go check that house. I haven't been there yet, so I know I can't have looted it, but they definitely have. You know why? Because they have a pipe wrench. So if they have a pipe wrench, that probably means they either crafted it, or they went to this building over here and got it. And there's a glyphid there. Holy crap, dude, that's a glyphid. Okay, let's pull off. Let's not use our gun, but that is, there's evidence. Oh, look at it. Okay, we're on to them. We're on the trail now. Like, this is literally on the trail. This is it, bro. This is it. We're on them. We're on them. Somebody nuked the glyphid nest. That's good. Good stuff. Okay, let's see what else we got. I don't need to take screenshots of any of this, but looks like somebody blew up this a pretty good while ago, probably. I will still take screenshots just in case, so I can report this information to my team and keep them informed with what's going on. So, doors open. They've punched out glass. There should be a furnace there. So this is the first sign of them raiding a structure, which gives us a trail here. And up top, they should have raided. Yep, that's pretty good sign of raiding. That might have been me. I think, no, it's not me. What? No way I would have done this. This is, yeah, they've been here. We got evidence. We got so much evidence in this one spot, dude. Problem is how sparse the evidence. That's pretty good. I don't know, though. Yeah, a lot of meteorites are pretty cold down in this area. What is that, lava? I think that is just lava, so. Hey, get him, guys. Get him, guys. I think that's just lava. Yeah, it's just lava. I think they headed straight from this direction. Okay, this is good. That's some good evidence. We found this, which now indicates that they've been here. They left all the good stuff. This is where they got the nuclear grenade at, clearly. So maybe on their way over to there, they found this. We'll go ahead and mark this. Another tree that's been cut halfway. Or actually, it's an explosion. Oh crap, we found the missile silo from them. That's actually... Let's go ahead and investigate that, because we know they had a missile silo, but we know they headed out this way to get to the missile silo and everything, so... We'll go check this and see if this is armed with the weapon. Because it usually has a turret on it that shoots you with a lot of machine gun fire. Does not have the turret on it, so that's an indication that they've been here. And no missile in the silo. We found their missile silo. The only thing I think they might have missed at the silo is that there's actually, under the ground in one of these rooms, there is nothing for them. They probably not find it. They probably missed the part of the silo, which is completely hidden very well in one of these layers. Bro, they missed it. They missed the part of the silo with all the stuff in it. Bro. Ow. It's an AP mine. Okay. There's some stuff underneath these, I think. I don't know what's in these. I hope it's not radioactive sewage or something. Okay. One. And, yeah, there's just stuff down here as well. Perfect. What do we got? Carpet bombing designator. Perfect. And, they left this stuff, which is good. Let's kind of need this. Kind of need this, man. It's just me, but this dirt looks kind of weird. Kind of could be generated dirt, but like, still, it's a little bit off. These chunks are definitely not new because landmines. I have not heard any landmines generate. So this means that these are like Not new chunks. Like, somebody's been here.